Alright, what I'm doing now is the new plane I got it cheaper, but I was able to get it enough till I can paint it. That's what I'm doing now. I should have been filming this earlier, but I'm going to show most of it. I'm using polytone polyfiber paint for the white part, and I'm using lemon yellow for the stripe, and I'm also using the blue, which will be put on tomorrow and next week. But this is what it looks like before I sprayed it. It's not perfect. Whoever built it before, you know, the runs are still there that was left over. I tried to do the best I could to get them out, but we're going to start spraying some white here shortly. So hopefully it turns out good. I just want to get a base coat on it so I can do some other stuff, just a tack coat. So I'm kind of rushing just to get that on before the temperature drops. It's going to be like 60 tonight. Should be okay. But still like to get it on at least the first tack coat. This is the yellow. Just put it on. So after this dries, I'm gonna go with the dark blue stripe. So there'll be a dark blue stripe under the yellow. All this will be blue. I ran out of yellow, wouldn't cover, so I'm going with blue now since I got it ordered. And I have got the paint job scheme off of the Highlander, or from Just Aircraft. So it's going to be similar to that, except for gray or silver underneath the yellow and the blue. It's going to be white. I think that'll look good. There's the wings. They're not done yet, of course. The wing tips are going to be bright yellow with the blue stripe, just like the fuselage. This will be dark blue now. This will be dark blue, and this stuff here will be the dark blue that'll go with the stripe. Alright, this is after the last coat of blue. Definitely blue. Everything looks pretty good. I don't think there's no runs anywhere, so it's time to get out of here and leave. Got a little paint on my face. That's fine though. And there's lemon yellow under that. Alright, it's 8 o'clock, 8:30 Saturday morning, October. I was going to put the landing gear back on, but I do not have the bolts I need, so I'm going to have to order them. Here's what I got right here that I ordered for the landing gear, for the floats and everything. I probably won't put it on floats for a while. I want to get it dialed in. But here's the plane. I got everything painted except for the wings. So my plan is today is to go ahead and get the instrument panel all back in, all wired up, everything done, all that stuff cleaned up, and maybe try to get the interior back together on it. We'll see. It always takes longer, you know, than I think it is. It always takes a long time. Once I get the landing gear, I'm going to go through the engine, not the inside. I'm going to video a picture of the back piston. I got questions with the place on the back piston, whether I need to replace it or not. I'll take it to my engine guy and hopefully it won't be a big deal. Everything is painted except for the wing struts and the wings. The paint, just to paint the wings, will probably be about $300. $100 for a gallon of polytone, $100 for a quart of lemon yellow, and $100 a quart for the blue. And then all the painting will be done. Turned out okay. Landing gear, it'll be before it goes on floats, will all be sent off for powder coating, but I just painted it now so it would look okay while I'm flying it on wheels. Found that the Rust-Oleum Ultra cover right here is the identical color to the Bahama blue I got from Polyfiber. So good match for touch-up. Wouldn't put it on fabric, of course, but little touch-ups for this little stuff, I think it's going to work just fine. Wished I could find a lemon yellow in Rust-Oleum just for touch-ups. Of course not on the fabric, but just for little metal parts. But we'll see. I'm going to look around. Alright, here we go. Untaped. Hopefully get the wings on today, but got some issues I gotta take care of course. This yellow is very, very hard to paint and shoot right. But we're gonna wait till the kids get up and hopefully get the wings out here and get them ready to put on so they don't get beat up, scratched, and all that. So hopefully that'll go on after lunch today, and the wings will be on. I'll film that, and then I'm gonna start filming some of the motor and putting it back together and everything. So it's getting there. Got a little bit to go. Got most of the plane back together. Still got some engine work to do. Got to go to the engine guy. Kind of what's going on. A lot of stuff ready to be put back on, but I got to wait till I go to the engine guy. The back piston was seized. Ran good when what little I did run it, and I flew it down the runway, but it's definitely seized up. It's going to have to be fixed. So that's my next hurdle. Waiting on the prop. Once I get the motor fixed, it'll be flying hopefully within a couple days. Got all my wiring, the dash in, got to straighten up all my wires. A lot of work. But everything's looking pretty good. Got to do a little touch up on the paint here and there. Going to kind of wait till I get it running good and everything back together, and then I'm going to touch up all the paint. And got my seat in. Just got it today. Got a lot of tidying up to do, fuel lines and stuff, but it's getting there. I got those fuel sights up there that I made. I'm going to cut the fuel sight open so I can see the tank when it's full. Just got to cut those out, and got it all bolted back up. Everything should be fine. Of course, I'll go back over everything another 10,000 times and get it ready to fly. If the guy will let me, I may videotape, if everybody wants to see it, I may videotape him fixing that back piston that's seized. There's a reason it got hot for some reason, probably jetting, so he's going to try to correct all that. We'll get it tuned up, get the 3-blade prop ready, get it rolling, get everything dialed in engine wise. I won't have to worry about that. I'll get back and I may videotape me building the windshield, cutting it out, installing it. That'll be after the motor, maybe before, not sure. Like to keep the windshield off the best I can, as long as I can, because they get scratched, dust gets on them, and just get worse as age go. But we're getting there. Hope to be flying here soon.